What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade JJ Williams, and today we begin a new month and a new theme, bit of a random theme. We're going to be taking a look at some of my personal favorite films, as this month is the month of my birthday, and we're kicking it off with the first film in the ViewAskewniverse chronological event timeline, Mallrats, starring Shannon Doherty, Jeremy London, Jason Lee, Claire Forlani, Ben Affleck, Joey Lauren Adams, Renee Humphrey, Jason Mewes, Kevin Smith, Ethan Suplee, Stan Lee, Priscilla Barnes, and Michael Rooker. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. And like I said during the introduction, it's a new month, a new theme. This month is my birthday, so I figured I would take a look at some films that are personal favorites of mine. And since we just finished a month of Marvel films, since we just had a movie last month that referenced today's film, I figured what perfect way to kick off the month than to start with the ViewAskewniverse and 1995's Mallrats, which was referenced, for those of you that may have missed it, in Captain Marvel, where the Stan Lee cameo had him on the train reading the script for Mallrats. So, like I said, it just felt right to transition from Marvel into this. And like we did the MCU in chronological event order, not movie release order, that's how we're going to take a look at the ViewAskewniverse, which is why Mallrats is today before Clerks tomorrow. Let's get right into it, shall we? Our film opens and college student T.S. Quint is preparing to go on a vacation with his girlfriend, Brandy Svenning, to Universal Studios Orlando, a vacation that during which T.S. plans to propose to Brandy. However, Brandy tells T.S. that she cannot go on the trip anymore due to the fact that Julie Dreyer, the girl that was supposed to be the contestant on Truth or Date, a TV dating game show being produced by Brandy's father, died from an embolism the night before while swimming 700 laps at the YMCA pool, following T.S.'s comment to her about how TV cameras make you look fatter than you really are. T.S. dismisses the blame, and they argue over this and break up. T.S. then turns to his best friend, Brody Bruce, who himself has just been dumped by his girlfriend, Renee. Brody suggests that the two might find comfort at the local mall. Upon arriving at the mall, Brody and T.S. discover from their friend Willem, who's attempting to find the sailboat in a Magic Eye poster, that Truth or Date is being filmed right there in their own mall. Brody and T.S. then approach two local slackers, Jay and Silent Bob, and request that they destroy the stage for the show. That way, the show can't happen. Brandy doesn't go up on the auction block. T.S. can still get her back. A task for which they devise elaborate plans, but ultimately fail every time. Brody and T.S. then run into Trisha Jones, a 15-year-old senior who is writing a book on the sex drive of men ages 14 to 30, for which she has sex with various men as research and films every encounter. She then reveals to them that the previous night she had sex with Shannon Hamilton, a 25-year-old clothing store manager who hates Brody because of his lack of shopping agenda. Brody then learns that Renee has begun a relationship with Shannon, and when Brody confronts Renee to try and find out more about the relationship, the two end up having sex in the mall elevator. Brody is later abducted and assaulted by Shannon, who intends to have sex with Renee in a very uncomfortable place. As a result of the attack, Jay and Silent Bob assault the mall's Easter Bunny after Brody tells them that the bunny attacked him. Brandy's father then has Brody and T.S. arrested on false charges of drug possession at the mall in order to ensure that they don't disrupt his game show. Jay and Silent Bob are able to rescue Brody and T.S., and they hide out at a local flea market where they meet a fortune teller, Ivana, who is best effective when topless. Ivana gives both T.S. and Brody advice on their relationship problems, and T.S. decides to try and win Brandy back. So they return to the mall. Before the game show can begin, Brody meets famed Marvel legend Stan Lee, who gives him advice on romance. After delivering the Vulture soliloquy to Brody, Stan encounters T.S., who had asked Stan to talk to Brody. Brody, inspired by his conversation with Stan, finds Trisha Jones and asks her to retrieve the tape of her having sex with Shannon Hamilton. Meanwhile, T.S. persuades Jay to get two of the game show contestants stoned, allowing T.S. and Brody to take their places. During the show, Brandy recognizes the voices of Brody and T.S., and an argument begins live on the air in front of the studio audience. Brody eventually gets the two of them to stop fighting long enough to explain to Brandy that T.S. has been pining over her all day. T.S. then proposes to Brandy on the spot, which he had planned to do on their vacation, and Brandy accepts, much to the chagrin of her father. As the police arrive to arrest T.S. and Brody, Silent Bob plays the videotape of Trisha and Shannon having sex, exposing her as a 15-year-old and having Shannon arrested for statutory rape. As a result of Shannon's arrest, Brody and Renee renew their relationship, and our film draws to its close as it's revealed that T.S. married Brandy at Universal Studios while on the Jaws attraction. Trisha's book becomes a bestseller. Shannon Hamilton is imprisoned and frequently violated by his cellmate. Willem does eventually get to see the sailboat, and Brody becomes the host of The Tonight Show with Renee as his bandleader. Now, Mallrats is definitely, in my opinion, the weakest of the View Askew universe. That being said, it's still a darn funny movie with a lot of moments that really, really appeal to me. You know, I mean, we all have experienced a breakup. We've all gone through that phase of, do we want to try to win them back, or do we want to just let it go? We've all been through that. And the way that Stan Lee handles Brody, I think, is just So well done. Because here's this legend, one of the few people that Brody actually respects, because TS has been basically telling him all the same stuff all day, and Brody's not listening. But let Stan Lee approach him and make it seem like Stan created all of his famous characters as a way to deal with the love that he lost, that he never got to recuperate. And now all of a sudden, Brody's listening. So well done. So well done. That is one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie, if we're being perfectly honest. But the rest of the movie is good too. You know, Shannon Doherty was, I don't remember if she was still on 90210 at the time or if she had just left. But there's even a gag in the film where she approaches Willem, who's trying to see the sailboat. And when he looks at her, he calls her Brenda. And she slaps him and storms off. I thought that was such a great moment. You know, there's a bunch of little things in this film that are good, even though on a whole in the View Askew universe, this is probably the weakest film. When it comes to my rating of Mallrats, I'm going to go middle of the road. I'm going to give it 3 stars. That might seem like it's high when I just said it's the weakest of the View Askew universe films, but that should tell you what to look forward to in the next few days. 7 days of View Askew universe films. This is only the first one, and the weakest one gets 3 out of 5 from me. So that should tell you that everything else is going to be higher, in my opinion. What do you guys think of Mallrats? Let me know. If you're watching the live stream, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand, leave your thoughts and comments down here. Whatever you do, though, when you get out on social media, try to get those hashtags trending for me. Hashtag Casa D18 Studios, hashtag Renegades Reviews, hashtag Renegade Returns, and, of course, the ever-popular hashtag Shenanigans. We interrupt this episode of Renegades Reviews for an important announcement about
merchandising.
Merchandising? What's that?
Merchandising. Come, I'll show you. Merchandising, where the real money's made.
Make sure you go over to teespring.com/stores/Jeff Meacham Network for all the t-shirts you see here from the West Coast professor, Jeff Meacham himself. You can get shirts for the Jeff Meacham Network, Talk Wrestling, as well as the red and gold Meachamania shirts. And while you're there, don't forget to get your shirts of the Casa D18 Studios Brotherhood, the Dads on Wrestling shirt, the Renegade J.J. Williams, Statboy Sports Bar, and the hashtag Statboy Approved shirt. Make sure you go over to teespring.com/stores/Jeff Meacham Network and score your shirts today. Make sure you guys do what that commercial just told you. Go to teespring.com/stores/Jeff Meacham Network. All the official merchandise of the Casa D18 Studios Brotherhood. Get you your Renegade J.J. Williams shirt, Dad's Not Always on Wrestling, Statboy Sports Bar, hashtag Statboy Approved, hashtag Shenanigans. Get you your official merchandise of the Jeff Meacham Network. 3 different designs of the Jeff Meacham Network logo for you to choose from, along with Meachamania, Talk Wrestling, so much more. Summertime still, barbecue, pool parties, beach bonfires. Go to the Teespring store, get yourself a tank top. You can choose from the Renegade J.J. Williams or Meachamania. Either one's the perfect accessory for those hot summer days and those hotter summer nights. Get out there, show your love and support. While you're showing your love and support, do what that ticker tells you to do. Do you enjoy my videos, my daily content? Go to that PayPal. Send me a few bucks donation. Keep in mind, everybody, I'm not monetized yet, so the only way I'm going to make any money in this venture right now is if you out there go to that PayPal link, send me a small donation, show me some love and support. Don't want to send money? That's fine. go to the Amazon movie wish list. Click on the link in my link tree. Order me a movie from Amazon. Constantly updating it, adding movies to it. Pick a movie. When it comes and I open it on Renegade Recap, give you a shout out. And then likewise, when I work it into one of my theme months, can sit down, actually watch it, review it, I'll give you guys another shout out. I'll show you guys the same amount of love and support that you guys show me. Don't forget, it's my birthday month. So it'll make a great birthday present if you go to either PayPal and support me or go to the link tree and support me. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, right back here on the Casa D18 Studios channel for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, when we take a look at the first film filmed in the ViewAskewniverse, second film within the ViewAskewniverse timeline, 1994's Clerks, starring Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, Marilyn Gigliotti, Lisa Spoonhour, Jason Mewes, and Kevin Smith. You're not going to want to miss out tomorrow, right back here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, on Renegades Reviews, when we take a look at a film that I believe everybody that has either worked a day of retail in their life, or if you ever think you're going to end up working retail, you need to see this film at least once. Just because they serve you doesn't mean they like you. To all my loyal fans and viewers out there tuning in today, watching the live stream premiere, leaving your thoughts and comments over here, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your support. To all my loyal fans and viewers tuning in a little bit later in the day, watching on demand, leaving your thoughts and comments down here, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all my loyal fans and viewers out there tuning in on a daily basis. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time.